I want to get my ex back, what you should and should not do. The breakup was a horrible, horrible experience, and the main thought now going through your mind is, I want to get my ex back. It doesn't matter if you've only been dating a short time or for years, you know this is the person you want to be with. If you want to get your ex back, you must realize that there are specific things you should do, but, just as importantly, things that you should not do. First, this is what you should not do. 1. Do not call. You should not bombard your ex with phone calls. Do you really want to make them cringe whenever the phone rings? Maybe you do, but this won't get your ex back. There will be a time, a few weeks after the breakup, for that all-important first phone call, but now is not that time. Point 2. Don't become a text message maniac. This is just as bad as phone calls. You will only become an annoyance and you'll just be ignored. Same applies to emails, and you'll only wind up in the junk mail folder anyway. Point 3. Avoid trashing your ex to your friends. You may be feeling some anger, but criticizing your ex in front of your friends is a big mistake. It might make you feel better at the time by getting things off your chest, but ultimately your ex will hear about it. After all, you do know a lot of the same people. Point 4. Don't stalk your ex. This would be common sense at any other time, but you are going through an emotional crisis and may not be thinking clearly. What should you do? 1. Take a breather. You both need space right now if you're ever going to get back together. You will probably feel that you must act immediately in order to save your relationship, but control yourself. Acting on your emotions, without thinking clearly and having a plan to follow, could ruin any chance you have of getting back together. Point 2. Keep yourself busy. The less time you have to think about your breakup, the better. Shower, shave, put on makeup, exercise, and look your very best. Hang out with your friends and, although it will be hard, try to enjoy yourself. Someone who looks like they have it all together is going to be much more attractive than someone who mopes around all day feeling sorry for themselves, and that includes your ex. 3. Improve yourself. There are reasons your ex left you. If you know what they are, then do something about it. Don't be offended and think you are fine the way you are. Maybe you are perfect for some else, but if you really mean it when you say, I want to get my ex back, then you will need to make some changes. Point 4. Make your first move. Weeks have passed and you've had time to clear your head and make some changes. Now is the time to make that first phone call. Since you, hopefully, have not been bombarding your ex with calls, they'll be curious as to what you want and will answer the phone. Start your call with something simple like, it's good to hear your voice again, how have you been? Be friendly and chatty and keep it casual. Do not discuss your feelings or your breakup, and do not talk about getting back together again. Take it slow and try to establish a friendship and see where the conversation leads. It's best that your first conversation doesn't last too long. End it on a positive note and suggest that you should talk again soon. You have now gotten your foot in the door. This is the first step in getting back with your ex. B. Why now some of you are saying, I want to get my ex back, but this doesn't help, I've already done everything you told me not to do. My answer is, don't worry. You've acted in a manner that many others have, and there are steps you can take regardless of your situation.